I am a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I just want to welcome you tonight to our live PJ party. I have my best friend also on here with me. Her name is Helen McFadden. She's also a Diamond Ambassador, and we're just glad you're hanging out with us tonight. We're going to spend just a few minutes just explaining about how our amazing products have changed many, many lives. We're also going to share with you a little bit about how the business is so different than anything else we've ever seen, and why we're here to stay and why we love Plexus. So just join in with us tonight. Sit back, relax. We're going to have a great time. So I'm going to start by just sharing my story with you. I live in Tennessee. Helen lives in Nevada, and we've been best friends for 23 years. And before I joined Plexus with her, for 17 years, I was with another network marketing company. Loved that company, loved the concept. I loved everything it represented. I loved the idea of that the more people I helped, the better, the more I helped people, the more it would help me. It was kind of like a win-win situation. And so it was more others focused. So I kind of knew at an early age that's what I wanted to spend my life doing. So I did that business for 17 years, and I got really burnt out toward the end from doing a lot of parties, a lot of inventory, having a lot of debt from the business. And I also woke up one morning and I was really, really ill. And so with all of that happening at once, it really made me start thinking about, I've got to get healthy. I've got to figure this out. And so that's what I did for about 17, 18, 20 months. I just tried to get healthy. There were many days where you couldn't even touch my body. I was in so much discomfort. It was unbelievable. My sleep pattern was horrible. My digestive system was a mess. My sugar cravings were a mess. Everything. My lipid levels were crazy. So I was pretty much a mess. And so when Helen brought Plexus to me, September of 2012, and she said, Sonia, I know that we have said we would never, ever, ever, ever do network marketing again. And I'm like, yeah, we did. We just said that a month ago. She said, I know, but I found something, I've stumbled across something that I know is what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And so she started explaining a little bit about, why the products were so simple. We'll get into that in a few minutes, but I trusted her, and her reasoning made a lot of sense to me. It felt really good in my gut to say yes. So I jumped on board. We jumped on board September the 12th, I believe. The 12th, right, Helen?
That we joined the 4th.
We joined the 4th. I got the
first drink on the 6th.
Oh, she already knows. We took our first pink drink on the 6th. Okay, so anyway, 2012, September, and it dramatically changed my life. It dramatically changed my health right away. Although it can take some people longer, some people, they notice right away, and I just happened to be one of those people. So I was very blessed. But about 10 weeks after starting the products and the business, I was able to quit my full-time job. I was working about 45 miles away from home. I was working retail hours. I was working 3 Saturdays a month. Very miserable that I didn't have any time freedom. I loved my job, but I was miserable, missing out. I also was in a 6-figure business debt from another business I had done, and I just really had no hope. So 10 weeks after starting Plexus, I was able to quit that job and go full-time Plexus. And then 3 short months later, we hit Emerald, and then a few months later, Diamond. And we've gotten to experience the growth of this company. When we started, there were no diamonds in the company, and there were only 18,000 people. And today we have 120 maybe diamonds, something like that. And many jewels, probably 400 to 500 total. And we have about 350, 400,000 ambassadors. So huge growth in 4 years, and we're still just getting started. We've been in business since 2008. So, I mean, we're ground floor, but we're solid as a rock. So that's a little bit about my story. I'm going to turn it over to Helen. I could talk all night, but I'm going to turn it over to Helen to share her story, and then she's going to go right into the products. So, Helen, take it away.
Awesome.
I love our story.
Me too. Me too.
So welcome everybody. Thank you so much. If you're a guest listening tonight, we're going to keep this brief. We just are so passionate about what we have to offer in Plexus by way of product and opportunity. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit of my story, and then like Sonia said, I'm going to go into the products. And then we were going to do just kind of something fun tonight where we were going to actually, when we kind of talk about our business opportunity, we're actually going to talk a little bit about why we chose Plexus and how Plexus is different for two people who said that they would never, ever, ever do network marketing again. So my story, again, Sonia and I, we joined on the same day. And 16 years of network marketing experience right here, a little bit less than Sonia. I got out about a year after she did. We were in the same company, and that's how we met. But I took the opportunity to take care of my aging parents. I needed to still work part-time to bring home some money. And I had many, many part-time jobs. And I also took that opportunity at the very young age of 40 to try to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. Because when I left network marketing, like I just said, I said I would never, ever, ever do it again. And it was such a, I was so adamant about not wanting to do it again. I know this sounds crazy, but it was almost like if you were walking down the street, I could possibly grab your shoulder and go, hey, just so you know, I'm never doing network marketing again. I mean, that is how in my core I felt about the industry. I was just burnt out, and I truly never saw myself doing this again. So for 3 years after, I had many jobs, like I said, and my favorite one was I was a Weight Watcher leader. I had a part-time, one meeting a week, just 20 minutes south of where I live in Reno, Nevada. And I actually fell in love with helping people get healthy. I missed that part of network marketing, helping people reach goals, being a leader, being passionate about something, and working to help other people achieve their goals. And so I found myself looking for that plan B, thinking, well, maybe it should be in the health and wellness. But, I had all these little caveats. It can't be network marketing. It can't be sales. I don't want to go back to school. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but I just know someday when I need to work full time again, I want to help people get healthy and work with people. And so there's a funny saying, we plan and God laughs. So on the divine summer afternoon in August of 2012, I came across on a little social media site called Facebook, the name of an old friend who I looked up because I heard she got out of the business like I did. She was in the same company as Sonia and I quickly learned that she was with a company called Plexus. She had a brand new Lexus. She was just getting a Rolex, like a diamond Rolex, and I was like, she got back into network marketing because most jobs don't give out Rolexes and free company cars. So when I read all about Plexus on the website, I was so intrigued, and I really not only thought, oh my gosh, what the pink drink could do for my sugar cravings, but so many of my members who had hit plateaus, what could it possibly do for them? So I called my old buddy and said, remember me? And we had a long conversation. And here's something that's really kind of important to know about just being in this industry and just being in sales is Sheila had credibility. Like I said, Sonia and I, we joined on September 4th. We didn't even try the pink drink until September 6th. So we literally joined before even tasting the drink. But I got everything she said. I believed her. I felt like this was the opportunity of a lifetime. And like Sonia said, I just knew that I knew that I knew that I knew there was this overwhelming gut feeling. I call it a not just a push, but like a swift kick from God to say, take this leap of faith and trust. And so that is really how our journey started. But I wouldn't have even let it come to that decision if I didn't know some things about Plexus that we're going to share later about our business opportunity. Because both Sonia and I said, if these products do what they say they're going to do, then we are not going to keep our mouth shut, and we are going to share this with the world. And I remember Sheila told me a couple things that resonated with me that just made sense. She said, Helen, people are desperate to lose weight and get healthy, which is really more important than losing weight, but they're tied together. And they are desperate to make money. People need money. So I view Plexus as the whole package. And so I'm going to go into right now the products because they are so awesome. And the first thing I want to talk about is our Triplex. So I'm going to hold up 3 products because these are, when you ever hear incredible testimonies, almost kind of like, really? Like, how could that really be? They're typically on the Triplex. So if you are joining with us tonight and you've already heard some testimonies from your ambassador on things maybe that it's done for him or her or their friends or their ambassadors on their team, etc., know that these 3 products address the 3 reasons why people aren't feeling so hot these days. And they have everything to do with blood sugar balancing, inflammation, and gut health, okay? So the first one I'm going to talk about is our flagship product called Plexus Slim. And Plexus Slim is not a meal replacement. It's simply a pink drink. It's pink because it has beetroot extract in it, which we all know beetroot is incredible for your health, has so many great health benefits. And it has a little stevia to kind of sweeten it, so just a natural sweetener. So it tastes really good, some Lohan fruit. It kind of tastes like cherry Kool-Aid. A lot of people have different ideas on what it tastes like. Some people put lemon in it to shake it up, but it really does taste delicious. So you mix it up into a bottle of water, just this little powder packet, and it's simply just made of plant extracts. Many ingredients you've probably already heard if you watch Dr. Oz. He talks about Garcinia cambogia, alpha-lipoic acid, chromium, etc. There's so many amazing ingredients in here, just very simple, and it's the synergistic way they're put together that make it so effective in helping to balance blood sugar, lipid levels, and the side benefits from getting your blood sugar balanced daily when you drink the pink drink are possibly lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and some people even find that it helps with their weight management. So this is just simply a very easy thing to do. Like I said, it's not a meal replacement. You just shake it up in a bottle of water, drink it once a day, and it truly does help with your blood sugar balancing by naturally balancing it through the plant extract ingredients, okay? So that's our Plexus Slim. And then we have a couple products that are great for gut health. Now, your gut is 70% of your immune system lies in your gut. They often call your gut the second brain. And so what the purpose of these 2 products then are twofold. So the BioCleanse is, and I'm going to get out my little props because this is what we're going to talk about right now. We are going to discuss these fun little things, and this is not chocolate ice cream. This is poop, okay? And women and men all poop. So it's one of those things that we just have to talk about, but I like to call it a car wash since I don't know many of you out there, hundreds of thousands of you possibly watching. And so I like to say, if you had 3 cars going through the car wash, how many should be coming out? Well, the answer, of course, is 3. So if you are one of those people talking about your car wash that you're like, Helen, I only have like 1 or 2 cars coming out daily, well, then you really need to listen up, because in all seriousness, when you're not having a happy, what I call a happy, healthy car wash daily, there's all kinds of things that can help in a negative way in your intestinal tract, and that affects the rest of your body, like possibly brain fog, your ability to absorb nutrients, to metabolize food. So this is an amazing blend of vitamins and minerals. It also has magnesium, and we all know that most people now, if you are up on health and wellness, are magnesium deficient. So this is an incredible supplement, and it also has an oxygenation benefit for your blood. And we all know how important it is in like a disease or illness state that things should be oxygenated, and then that can possibly not grow. So oxygenation for your blood is a very, very good thing. So when you take the BioCleanse, it's not one of those run for the exit signs like extreme products. It's just a very mild, gentle product, but it helps you have those happy, healthy car washes daily. So you can do that happy dance every single day. It's so fun. And I know I'm not the only one who does the happy dance, so don't look at me like I'm crazy, okay? So that is the BioCleanse, helps with a very important topic that everybody does. Remember, girl pillow, boy pillow. We all need it, okay? And then we have the ProBio 5. Now, I know that if I asked right now, could I get an amen for the ProBio 5, every ambassador tuned in right now, I would be like deaf from the amen, like roaring through the United States of America. Right, Sonia?
Yes.
So this is a very special probiotic, and as you know, when you are scrolling through, watching TV, you see all those commercials now. They're all talking about, synthetic drugs, and the new thing now, everybody is on a good probiotic. Every doctor is telling you should be on a good probiotic, and so there's lots of probiotic commercials now on TV. So what makes ours so special? First of all, it has 5 good probiotic strains to help repopulate the good bacteria in your gut. It's important that your gut health has healthy bacteria to fight off the bad. So if you've ever had sugar in your life, or alcohol, or taken an antibiotic, more than likely your gut has been compromised and you possibly are out of balance in your gut. So it's very important to repopulate that good bacteria using a good probiotic. So we have 5 of the best strains that there are. Now, the 2 other purposes of the ProBio 5 make ours very special. First of all, it has enzymes to break down food and excess yeast in the body. Now, for purpose of time, I'm not going to go into all the details of yeast overgrowth in the body, but if you Google leaky gut and all kinds of different health issues, you're going to find that what makes so many illnesses happen is possibly stemmed from the gut. Remember, I told you there's 3 reasons people aren't feeling so good: blood sugar, imbalance, improper gut health, and inflammation. And inflammation is directly tied to these 2 things that we just talked about, the blood sugar and the gut health. So what the ProBio 5 does with the enzymes breaking down the excess yeast and breaks down your food, it also has an antifungal to kill off the excess yeast. So it's like a 1-2 punch. It just really does everything it needs to get your gut in good, healthy shape. And remember, 70% of your immune system lies in your gut. So when you have a healthy gut, we're going into flu season, when you just simply use these products, you are helping your immune system greatly, okay? So that is the Triplex. And what I want to say more than anything, because Sonia's going to share a few more products with you right now before we go into why Plexus and why network marketing, I want to just share that what is very important to know, we only have 16 products in our product line. And I call it a small but mighty product line. And they don't put Band-Aids on your issues. They actually go to the root cause and the reason why people aren't feeling so great, and they help to balance your body from the inside out. And so when you are researching Plexus, please do me a favor, research our ingredients, because it's our ingredients that what makes our products so A+ in the eyes of many, many medical professionals now, nutritionists, chiropractors all over the United States. People are catching on that we have the most amazing ingredients and combination of products that are hard to find anywhere else. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Sonia now.
Thank you, Helen. And I meant to do the disclaimer for the products when we started and forgot that we do not claim to prevent, cure, or prevent diseases, any of that kind of stuff. We're just literally sharing, what the products have done for us and other people. So the X Factor, this is an amazing product. I remember when we got this product, I think it was June a couple of years ago. And Helen, you remember this. It was right after a convention in New Orleans. And I remember when we took this vitamin, and I thought, it's a vitamin. What's the big deal? Oh my gosh, I couldn't sleep because I took it after lunch. I couldn't sleep because it gave me so much clarity and energy. I felt great. The biggest deal with our vitamin, this X Factor vitamin, is we have a patented aloe blend. It's also combined the aloe, the New Zealand black currant. Together, not only the New Zealand black currant is one of the most amazing antioxidants if you look it up, but the aloe, our patented aloe, allows our body to absorb the vitamins that we're taking in the X Factor, up to some of them over 300% more. So when you go to the bathroom and you pee-pee, your pee-pee should not be yellow because you're absorbing your vitamins. So very, very interesting how awesome these vitamins are. I can tell you for one thing, here, I can definitely tell I'm taking the vitamins. All right, the next, and I take 2 a day, which is the recommended dose, and full of all kinds of great vitamin D as well. my doctor was like, I don't know what vitamin you're taking, but you need to keep taking it because your levels are amazing. I'm like, well, let me tell you what I'm taking. So, all right, the next product I'm going to tell you about, and I'm looking down because I don't want to miss anything. I'm reading a couple things in the catalog. It's so clear. Our Ease products, okay, Helen, you remember these came out in November of 2012. We had only been in the company 8 weeks when these came out. And I remember thinking, well, you know, they're pain, they're, you know, discomfort pills, if you will. And I thought, okay, so, you know, occasionally I have discomfort, and I'm going to try these. And I'm going to tell you that the cream is its temporary outside relief. You know, it's, you have a discomfort somewhere, or, you know, something like that going on. You can rub that anywhere, even on your temples when you have it there, back of your neck. So good. Very pleasant. I love that product. But the capsules work internally from the inside out. And I don't just take these for the green-lipped muscle that's in it, which if you research green-lipped muscle, your mind will be blown. Even in the pet realm, you should research it in the pet realm as well. Amazing what that one ingredient does. But it's also put together with turmeric, bromelain, serrapeptase, which is a protein enzyme that's great for the arteries. So this product, I take it now for just prevention, just for good health. Because if you Google those ingredients, you would want to be on all of those separate ingredients. So I take them all together. So I take 2 every day. Sometimes I take 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, just depending. Good stuff. My vet approved these for my dog who has some issues. And she's older and has what older dog issues, you know, 12-year-old dog has. All right, the last product I'm going to tell you about, and we have a few more. We only have 16 products, so we're covering a few. This is our newest product in the line. This is called Edge. And I know a lot of you have heard of, you know, the energy drinks, things like that are maybe not natural, not so good for you. I love that ours is natural and it's actually good for you. Some of the things, I'm going to try to pronounce these ingredients. There's 3 things that I want to tell you about. One is an energy boosting ingredient called theocrine. Yes. And then
every way.
I know. And then L-theanine, and then natural caffeine. Some of the benefits from taking this product, and I love this product. And I take this product with food. Some people can take it without. I always say, always start taking it with, just to make sure, because it is some natural caffeine. But some of the benefits: healthy, sustained energy, sharper thinking, enhances concentration and focus, and improves the mood. And I can tell you, it is that all day, just leveled out clarity. I love this product. I love that I only have to take 1 a day. And I know that it's good for me, and it's not something I have to, you know, take that's not good for me. Okay, we're doing pretty good on time. We're going to try to wrap this up. I'm going to go right into our number 1. We've written down a few things of why we believe that our company is absolutely the right company. I always said when we started, Helen, you remember this? We have the perfect storm. We have the right products with the right company with the right timing. Boom, the perfect storm. I still believe that today. We're a young company, but we've been in Success from Home magazine. Success from Home magazine featured us in the entire magazine a couple years ago. We've been in the Inc. 500 magazine twice. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. Our growth is phenomenal. But here's one reason that I believe that caused me to actually go, okay, that makes sense, was there's no inventory required. It truly is an internet business. You know, I can be in my pajamas, I can, you know, be asleep, wake up, and I get an email saying, congratulations, you have a new customer. Congratulations, you have a new ambassador. And I love that. And I loved that there was no investment other than the $34.95 that's required. And that's for your membership for 1 year, to have a website that you can order your own products at wholesale, and then you can refer your friends to that website. I love that. I was like, okay, Helen, that makes sense because everything I had ever done was a major investment. Like I said, I did go into a 6-figure debt to open a brick and mortar business. And, yeah. Anyway, so you live and learn, right? So that's the number one. That's the number one.
Sometimes too, like when the business that we were in, when you carry an inventory, it's very cumbersome. And typically that means you're going to have seasonal product changes, and you have to always be like reinvesting and samples and supplies and things like that. So, just having it come straight from our warehouse, and we don't ever touch the products. We just get to share what these products do with our friends and family and our network. And, it's so you can fit it then into the nooks and crannies. So that's going to segue right into what I'm going to talk about, because we're not a party-driven industry or company, then that allows you to really build a business that you can fit into the nooks and crannies of your life. When you have a marketing structure where it's party-driven and inventory-driven, that typically means that you have a lot of prep and planning for those parties, which cuts into your work time. And then also the party itself, driving there, the hostesses, the guests, there's so much to it that when all is said and done, what you might be in their house for, 2 to 3 hours, depending on, how many and what you're presenting. But when all is said and done, we're talking 5-6 hours, right, Sonia?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Easy.
yeah. Easy.
And so when you have a simple business that, we build it all different ways, 3-way phone calls, emails, texts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any kind of social media site. We can do little coffee meetings, we can do big events, we can do these internet meetings. There's so many different ways that we can just get the information out about our company and our products, that we can just fit it into 10-minute increments. I teach my team to become master of moments. You've got 15 minutes while you're in the line picking up your kids from school. Great. Follow up with your customers. Reach out to somebody new. Have your samples with you and meet people everywhere you go. It's just such a simple business. I always say our products are simple and our business plan is simple. And I don't know about you. I know you because you're like me. We love simple. Most people love simple. So I'll turn it over to you to talk about the next one.
Yeah, and ditto. I mean, simple is good, and I think that our world is so. I know for me, I love to shop. But I do a lot of online shopping because it's convenient, it's simple, it comes to my door. And so I love the concept. I think we're in that great direction I think our company is a little bit ahead in that. And, it's just great not to have to stock the stuff and to hold the parties. I truly love that.
Getting out of your trunk, plugging them in,
So, the next thing I want to say is that the product is desired by the masses. That was another thing. Whenever we started this, we looked at what we had done before. One of the thing that we did the longest, and it was basically a woman-driven, it was pretty much who you sold to. With this, our products are desired by the masses. Everything, men, women, all ages. And the thing too is diabetes is going to be the #1 killer in the year 2030 and past. Heart disease, all these things that are, taking over and oh my gosh, consuming illnesses. We're in the health industry and we can help so many people. Everywhere I go, people need what we have. They need it for the gut health. They need it for the weight management. They need it for the inflammation. They need it for all the reasons, and that we can address all of those things. So it's just, I was tickled that I didn't feel like I had to sell something and come up with some script to sell, but it was just organically sharing how much I believed in these products. And so I just think it's different. And I just love that about what we have. So I'm going to turn it back over to you for the sake of time, Helen.
Okay. And I always say, look to the left, you look to your right. There's just anybody, wherever you are, can be a potential customer or ambassador, because people are dying for what we have. They are tired. They just need what we have. And so I love that. All right. So our number 4 reason is our comp plan. So it kind of goes along the lines with like inventory. So, when you, oftentimes when people join network marketing, they need to bring home extra money, right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. And this is truly, I am not joking when I say this, because I know people probably go, yeah, right. But the biggest confusion for my team, Sonia and I, our ambassadors, more often than not, is I just got a paycheck and I have no idea why I got paid. Oh boy, what a horrible problem to have. See, when the creators and founders of Plexus came up with this just brilliant compensation plan, they knew there is no reason to have a garage full of inventory and a buy-in every month, that you have to buy products every single month, whether you need them or not. It is a lose-lose situation. And sooner or later, you could have the greatest culture, but people will leave because they're going to go into debt unless they're moving as much product as they are having to purchase. So their idea was a buy-in for $34.95. Like Sonia said, that's how much it costs to join. And then we are actually paid 11 different ways. Once you start building a team and duplicating, and you have all kinds of support through your team, and you get a starter kit in your welcome pack when you purchase, that you can, as a one-time, less than wholesale purchase, either $99 or $199. So most everybody takes advantage of that deal because it's less than wholesale, and we love wholesale, but less than is even better. So you get this amazing starter kit, which allows you to just, you could be like on a desert island and learn how to become a Plexus ambassador and start sharing these products. But once you start duplicating and building your team, you can get a Friday check every single week once your team does 4 levels deep. And so that translates to 5 paychecks a month and so many other amazing reasons why they don't ever leave. See, when people make money, they're much less likely to leave. And here's something to think about with our products along with our comp plan. When you have a product that is actually helping you to the degree where it's beyond weight management, like it's actually helping your health in profound ways, you're not going to stop taking it. So here we have, you're getting paid through our generous comp plan 5 times a month, and you have products that are truly working for the masses. That helps to sustain a very good foundation to your business. So just know our compensation plan, we have a 2014 annual disclosure statement that was made by a third party that we can hold up to any other network marketing company, and it will blow them out of the water. And like Sonia mentioned, we went from about 20-ish jewels when her and I first joined to now close to 500. See, growth like that wouldn't happen. Yes, we have products that work, but we also have a business plan that works. And when you put those two together, like she said, the perfect storm, you can be unstoppable. And truly, what I love is when we can share our dreams and our goals with our team, and they share with us. Like, I really feel, we talk about this a lot, it's achievable, it's doable. You really can in Plexus because of our opportunity and products. So the last one I'm going to turn over to Sonia.
Cool. All right, now I'll make this short, but ditto all of that. Oh my gosh, like that is so on. Yeah, I've never seen a comp plan made like this. It's honestly, it's unheard of. It's a brilliant comp plan. I said, the measure of success is not looking at, am I successful, am I making money, but how many people on my team is making money. And we have, at this point, thousands, which is crazy, making money. All right, so the culture, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the culture. And the culture, One Plexus, I can just tell you that feedback even from other people who have been in other things, not counting just us, but when you're involved in health and helping people get healthy, It's more about helping other people. You want people to hear the story. Oh, you hear this, you want them to hear it because you realize connecting that can help them. So I don't know there's a lot to be said, but it's like one big family. We are one Plexus. We want to help each other. We do all we can to help people. And it just feels so good to be a part of that. And you feel that when you're at events. We've had outside speakers come in to be our guest speaker on stage at a big convention. And talking to them separately afterwards, they have said, I've been to a lot of things, a lot of different companies I've spoken at. I've never, ever seen a culture like Plexus. That says a lot coming from someone who, they didn't get paid to tell me that in a private conversation. That's huge. So I just think we have something very unique, very special. We're still ground floor, but we're very, very solid. People say to me everywhere I go, what's Plexus? And it's music to my ears. You can be a part of paving the way, or you can use that as an excuse. It's a ground floor. I don't want to get involved. To me, it's fun to be a part of building it, paving the way. Yes, there's bumps in the road always, but it's better than being involved, jumping in with a company that's been in business 20 or 30 or 40 years that, not a lot of people make a lot of money maybe, but, things are smoother. So it's just kind of fun to be a part of the paving. So that's all I'm going to say. Looking at the time, I'm going to turn it over to you, Helen. You can close us out. Thank you, guys.
Yes, it's been great. And just one thing about the whole culture, when we were in Las Vegas, we had our big convention. Sonia and I, our first convention was in 2013, and there was less than 2,000 people there. And we had 12,000 people in Vegas this past June. And we could just feel how truly connected we are. We call us the Plexus family. So, what I just like to say about that is so many people are searching, just having that outlet to be around like-minded people who love to serve and help other people. And that's what I truly love about our culture, is we do have a bond like no other. And I know that that's a huge important part of making a choice in your network marketing company. Do people really genuinely support one another? And I say for sure, right? Okay, so thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We hope that this was informative for you. We like to say in Plexus, what if? And we can even take it a step further and say, what if this could change everything? That is truly our kind of saying our tagline, because so many of us who said never, ever, 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 or not network marketing, I've heard people lose money in those things, or I've tried every product in the world, nothing works, that real skeptical, cynical like this. They now say, my only regret is I wish I would have tried Plexus sooner. And so we just really want to invite you to make the decision to, try our products, or even better, join our company. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee on our product, whether you are a customer or an ambassador. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And what if this could be your ticket to better health and possibly an extra $200-300 a month, some financial freedom, even better? You never know, but you'll never know until you try. So thank you so much, everybody. We like to say go Plexus in our company, because we are just truly, truly, I know I'll always say we drink the pink Kool-Aid, but we are passionate about what we do, and we just want the world to hear all about our amazing company and our awesome products. So you guys have a blessed evening, and thank you so much for listening. And get back with your ambassador if you have any questions, and we hope to meet you someday in person. All right, thanks everybody.
Good night.